Hello everybody, and welcome back to the Moneypit Homestead. I'm Donald, that's Lisa. Y'all know us by now if you've been, and if you're not, hey, how about subscribing to the channel? Hit the like button, make a few comments, and ring that bell, and we'll send you notifications when we make another one. Anyway, we did some feeding and stuff tonight. Lisa won't let me do a lot, so I helped as much as I could, or as much as she'd let me. And we moved the chickens around and everything. We're down here on the back side of the farm, and right now just kind of looking around, doing a little walking exercise thing. For all those of you that did some praying or didn't know, they put a pacemaker in me on Tuesday, and this is Thursday. And Lisa's adjusting the camera right now. And everything seems to be fine. I haven't passed out since they gave it to me, so I guess it's good. And well, you got anything you want to say?
Yeah, the incision is
we won't be showing you that because nobody needs to see that much fat.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome to know that there's you know, that underneath the skin, and looks really good.
Yeah, they put it right here, and I can't lift my left arm elbow above my shoulder 4 to 6 weeks, and I can go back to work Monday. And
he could be off longer, but he's stubborn. He feels like he has to be at work.
Well, it's my job. Anyway, them ladybugs are biting me again.
And today is my official day that I no longer an employee at Walmart. So I had this past week off for vacation, and
thank God.
Yeah, and so really today is my very last day. So now I'm a full-time homesteader on the farm, and can rest up and recoup from all the stress.
We don't put her to work.
All this, well, work was stressful enough at the end there. And then with Donald's episodes and everything.
Oh yeah, they wouldn't even let her go in the hospital. They had her drop me off, and I ventured on in. The amazing thing is that they took me in. They had me back at 6 o'clock. They did all the stuff they were going to do. They had me back in that little little room by 9 o'clock, and they kicked me out of the hospital at 12.
Yeah.
That's the fastest. They put a pacemaker in, worked on my heart because the leads go in your heart. And then another thing I want to do is I want to give a shout out to Charles from the old gardener, old Alabama gardener. Everybody ought to go that don't know him. As soon as he joined the channel and found out I was having a pacemaker, he had me watch one. I went and he said something about having a pacemaker. I went and searched his things where he had a video where he replaced the pacemaker, and we have been corresponding back and forth through Gmail like crazy. He told me everything I thought I was worried about. He explained everything that was going to happen, everything that could happen. You talk about a vast knowledge of information and a comfort for a person when they're now that I know, it was amazing to meet a person and it's amazing how fast you become friends on this thing. It really is. I mean,
there's a lot of other YouTube channels too that have been really praying for Donald and sending him messages. Right at this moment, I can't think of all their names.
I can't either.
Thank you very much for all the prayers and concerns. And
I just really wanted to let him know through this, and everybody else know, how much I appreciated all the emails that I got from him. And helping me out during this time. It was absolutely amazing that somebody didn't even know me before I asked him to be on my channel, or he found me or something like that. I don't know. But when he did, and he found out, and he watched a couple videos, he found out that I was getting ready to have a pacemaker, he just jumped on it and started telling me anything and everything that he'd ever experienced about a pacemaker. And it was amazing. I can't say enough on that. Truly blessed to have the friends I have on this thing praying for me, and the family I have praying for me, and it has blown me away, all the well wishes and people saying they're going to pray. It's amazing how many people that do stuff like that. It's amazing. The world, you think every now and then listening to the news, boy, this is going to where in a handbasket, but gotten on YouTube and stuff like that, found out there's more people on my side and think the way I do than maybe the other way. So
which is very good. Very
yeah,
good.
I'm just tickled to death about all that. Anyway, just wanted to tell y'all how much I appreciate you and how much. So far, so good. It's only 2 days, but I can, I haven't passed out and I haven't even felt like I should pass out. I don't know, I can't say enough about that, but we're going to see if we can't do more around here on the farm in the next few days. And
we need to kind of get organized where we could set the camera up and do our chores and still communicate, because right now it's just like we were trying to get it done and because
well, let's put it this way. We moved the chickens tonight. That fence is not a Premier One fence. It was one we got at Rural King, and it does not operate the way
it doesn't bend and move. It just kind of very stiff.
If you think it can get tangled,
Yeah.
it will get tangled 4 or 5 times. And not only that, I'm not Justin Rhodes and Justin Rhodes' kids, because they would make me look silly getting out here. They can move 4 or 5 fences before I can move that one. It's just we're gonna have to break down, and we're gonna keep doing this and buy one of those Premier One
But it
fences.
is amazing how the chickens really do work up the ground, and it's just amazing to ever keep chickens in one spot is really. It shows right now that it is just a silly way to do it, because
Well, I mean, it depends on how they want to do it. If they
Yeah.
want to have a chicken run, that's on them.
Yeah,
For us, it'd be silly though.
but it just helps the ground, and they're
Oh yeah, it's amazing.
before I could even feed them, they were digging and searching for bugs and scratching the ground, so they were already busy working the farm there, so that was really good. And our little bitty chicks that we got last week, they are getting really big. We're gonna have to move them pretty soon. They're still getting their feathers and everything, but we're gonna have to move them before they get too big, or
Yeah,
they're
if I hadn't had to do this thing, I'd planned on this week starting to make a chicken tractor for outside, but I guess that's gonna be a little bit delayed. Or I guess I can make her do it.
I do have a toolbox.
Yeah, she does have a toolbox. She made me buy her one.
Yeah.
And there's even tools in it. She don't know how to use them, but they're in there.
I've got them. And when he can't find anything, where does he go? He
Her
goes to my
toolbox.
little toolbox.
I go to her toolbox
Because he
most
has
of the
to
time.
put everything back after he uses it.
She fusses at me. All right, well, we're going to cut this off right now. Just wanted to tell everybody thank you. Thank you for your prayers. Continue praying for me that this does whatever it's supposed to do, and I have a long, happy life with this thing. And and we'll be praying for y'all and doing anything. Y'all need any prayers, tell us about them, and we'll do the best we can to pray for you.
Yeah, there's a power in prayers, that's for sure.
Oh,
How did you all like our little grandson the other day doing
Oh.
that prayer? Oh, I mean, that was touching, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oh,
Emily said that she was going through the room, and he was already praying, and he was praying for me, and he kept saying he didn't want Pawpaw to get hurt no more. He said he was praying, and Emily asked him, said, "What are you doing?" And he said, "I'm praying for Pawpaw." And she got her phone and tried to video it. She didn't get all of it, but the part you see was the part that Emily brought him up in her arms and was holding him there. But he was already, when she walked in the room, he was already praying for Pawpaw. So I thought that was probably one of the touchingest things I've seen in a long time. But I just, like I said, y'all can't pray enough for me, because Lord knows I need all the prayers I can get, and
That's true.
I do, and anyway, and I'll do the best I can to pray for y'all. When we're going to turn this thing off now, but once again, I'm going to say, if you haven't subscribed, and if you
Tell
like
your
this,
friends.
subscribe, share it, tell your friends, and you never know what two nutty people on YouTube will do next. So here we are. Thanks for coming back to the Moneypit Homestead, and we'll see you next time.
See ya.